Welcome back to the Drive channel, and it has been a while since I've made a video because it has been a very cold and long winter. So the things that I try and do in the winter time are less wrenching and more just taking care of stuff that I want to get done before the spring starts. So today I'm going to talk about the wheels that I recently had powder coated. So I had the OZ wheels that came on the BMW, the E34 BMW. And I had them powder coated, and I wish it was just as easy as that, because I went to drop off the wheels, and they took one look at them, and I showed them the center caps that go on that cover the wheel lugs, and they said, "Oh, we can't do that." And the reason why they can't do it is because this is plastic, and if they tried to stick this in an oven, it would melt. So I said, all right, well, I guess I'll just have a body shop paint these things and match the paint. But the problem is, this isn't paint, this is powder coating, and it was one hell of a hard thing to get that to match. So it looks like I got them to finally match it, so the whole process cost more than it was supposed to. Very reasonable to just do the powder coating, but if you do have an old BMW that has a center hub that's made of plastic, you may consider either taking it to a place that can match the powder coating with paint, or just have the wheels painted and maybe not do powder coating. But at any rate, so I learned the hard way. You could learn from my mistake. And today, the center wheel hub has a little carbon fiber piece that I'm going to install. It's the closest thing that I could do to wrenching, because it is now 15 degrees Fahrenheit outside, and I got to get inside because it's really cold. We'll do this very small wrenching project, and we'll see how it turns out. Okay, so this is the center cap, and then these pieces of carbon fiber I was actually able to find. Believe it or not, they still make these. I think I got it from a guy in the UK, and that piece just basically goes in there. So you go like that, and then the hardware, I've been slowly cleaning up the hardware because I have a lot of time on my hands because it's cold outside, with this little brush in my Dremel here. So just clean them up real quick, only a second. Like that. And the weird thing about these is that if you look closely, I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's actually not, it's not threaded, it's more like it's like knurled. And so I don't know how these are going to fit in there, but it goes in there like that. And it basically uses a security Torx. So I have my Torx over here. Actually, it uses a regular Torx, and then the long one, this is where at 6 o'clock, this goes and holds this piece into the hub itself. So that's once these are all cleaned, you'll join me, and I'll start putting these on. Now the question I have to answer is whether or not these are going to hold, and whether I should apply a little bit of glue, because the last thing I want is for this thing to fall out on the highway, because that would really not look good. So join me in a few minutes after I'm done cleaning all these things, and we'll see how these go in. All right, so I've switched out the Dremel. I've cleaned all of the hardware here, and I switched out the Dremel for this little burr tool here, because I'm not sure if, with the thickness of the paint here, if the hardware is going to be able to fit through there without cracking the plastic. So we don't want that. The one at 6 o'clock there takes the longer screw. So let's see if this works. There we go. And there you go. So, pretty cool looking. But unfortunately, it's not going to be going back on the car anytime soon, because it's probably going to be another month until the snow is definitely finished where I live. So, yeah, looking good. I got to do this 3 more times. So there you have it, another small project that can be accomplished during the wintertime when it's really too cold to be out here to do proper wrenching. But at least these wheels will be ready to go on the BMW behind me in the probably in the next month or so, I would say. And then after that, we have a couple more projects to, well, several more projects to do on that car and on the Land Rover, and of course on the Ferrari behind me. So stick with me, and we'll be back in the next video soon.